You watching this. Why do you like Gojo? Bro is a confirmed sexist. He doesn't respect women at any moment of the show, and you can see it. After the movie, I'm pretty sure homie's racist because what he did to Miguel, that wasn't just a normal villain beatdown. That was a I hate you, plus you're a villain, so I have an excuse. Free ride. And you saw the color of his mask in that movie. I promise you, there's one deleted scene where he just unravels that shit, and we see a whole other side of Gojo, but you know, that's just me. Hey guys, welcome back to the Alright Vibes. I'm your host Joke, and I'm here with
Drip Knight.
In today's episode, we're talking about Jujutsu Kaisen and just talking about our general thoughts on it, what we thought of it, and if we think it's going to stand the test of time. With this, we thought was a great video with season 2 right around the corner. What's a better time to talk about season 1 and our overall thoughts than right now?
I mean, JJK literally coming out season 1 and then be like, catapult into popularity.
Great openings. I'll start off by saying that it has some of the best openings.
Okay, fine. Musically, yes. Cinematically, yes. Obviously. I mean, season 1, I still like the rooftop.
What's season?
Okay, now see, opening 1, having the rooftop view of Gojo. Still, I say that's like the most iconic part of the opening, visually, from a visual stand.
It has the best ending at the time, son.
Musically?
Lost in Paradise.
Oh, yeah. Then JoJo endings can, I think they are.
These are real life songs, so like actual songs from history and then or not history, but.
And the way that's animated, though, I think.
Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny.
And Chainsaw Man endings, I think there's one of them.
It's actually there's a great a lot, but like
I would call it the best.
Great contender.
Great contender, yes.
But before we jump into that, we just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching our last videos. We've noticed the love, we've noticed the progress, we love the comments, we love the likes, we love the subscriptions, we love all of it. So thank you, and obviously stay subscribed to keep up to date with all our stuff. That being said, it's time for us to will 10.
I got nothing on me. I'm just ready for this review.
Let's jump in forward. Season 1. There's a whole lot to unravel.
Let's definitely do season 1 part 1, and then we'll do season 1 part 2.
I think first, let's talk about the characters.
Poor.
Really?
Yes.
Who do you like and who don't you like? Let's get the main cast first.
Okay.
Yuji. And he's LDMC. And nothing special.
I think
he's nothing special.
He's nothing special.
But for what he is, he's fine. I will say I'm also biased. I've been caught up with the Jujutsu Kaisen manga, so obviously the way I see certain characters, they're completely different like than if maybe I just saw the anime, but I like Yuji for who he is. I think he's just a pretty decent guy.
I mean, for a man who lost his grandpa, he seems very enthusiastic about it.
And I think basic MC, gotta smile through the pain.
And there's probably through the pain, and there's also just ignoring the pain ever existed.
Yeah. Overall, not the worst MC, but I don't think really Yuji's like anyone's favorite MC. Like, it's hard. I can't imagine him being someone's favorite because he's just too basic.
Truly, Yuji is carried by our next character, which is gonna be Satoru. I thought we were gonna go with like what's the name of the demon? Why did I forget his name? Yeah, they're gonna.
I was gonna talk about this too first.
Oh, proceed.
I was gonna say next. Let's talk about Megumi. I think he's a good character, or like he's an okay character, but I like him more because he is the stereotype of the angsty like teen boy, but I think done in a better way than most.
Because they call him out for being the angsty teen.
Yeah, and also what is it called? I think the group dynamic between him, Yuji and Nabora is really nice. But I will get to that in a second. But overall, I like his power with the whole shadow.
That's the cool part about him.
Really cool.
That's the cool part about him.
I like that there's more to him besides just him being AC. He's like also funny.
I mean, he's weak as hell though. In the first episode, he was fighting literally the final villain in the first episode. No, I'm not talking about when he fought Sukuna. I'm talking about like when he was in the hallway fighting the lower demon and Yuji had to come in through the window. So what? How can Yuji come in busting with his strength, punch him, save his friend, while Mr. Shadow Boy over there went like...
He's the main character.
Okay, so you're gonna give some plot armor.
Yeah. I think Megumi, I'm not saying he's like super strong, like he's, one of the best, but also...
I mean, we do a power scaling. Technically, he took a hit from Sukuna.
I'm saying, I think he's really cool, and I like that he's also comedic in a sense with the rest of the group at times. Like, for example, when they met the middle schoolers, and they were scared of him, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, this is a part of our past. Let's move on."
And then teacher came out, yeah.
Yeah. But what about you?
For Megami, he's a weak character for me. He's not the main reason why I kind of enjoy Jujutsu Kaisen.
He was my favorite for a bit. But a small portion of it.
Fair. I can see why. Because he has positives.
Next, let's talk about the best character in the show, Nobara. She's great. She's a perfect 10 out of 10 character. She carries the show. Without her, there's no reason to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. If I'm being honest. She's my favorite, but what's it called? I think she's just really cool.
I just love the fact that she's not a damsel in distress.
Yes, thank God. She's not, she's literally not a female character who is constantly in need of a male character to save her, at least in season 1 from what we've seen.
I mean, the only part you could kind of quote-unquote say that Yuji had to come save her was when Yuji picked her up and they ran too fast.
That was just more of like, oh, we need to escape. Like, I could have seen him doing that with Megami or any other character. It didn't feel like, oh, he's doing it strictly because Nobara is a damsel in distress. It's because, oh, we're in a situation we need to go.
And then after that, Nobara was going to come up with a strategy, which is tell Yuji, and then eventually Nobara was the reason why they won that fight.
Nobara is actually like a character and not just, a pair of tits on screen to help boost the main character's energy or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, she's hot and she's smart.
Great.
It's so hard to...
Her power is so cool. The voodoo stuff is amazing. That's creative concept. But it's just a cool and creative concept. I love her punk-ass personality with her. I'm like, hey, you all ain't about to tell me shit. Oh my god, we're going shopping. Like, I just love how she constantly flips. Like, because
she has swag.
I haven't heard that word in a long time, but I love that she can be the type of person to be like, with the anger issue of the open group, you know what I mean? At times.
Yeah.
But she can also be a goofball with Yuji. I love how it switches. Because she also proves that she is like an idiot at times with Yuji.
But there's also like...
Because when she can acknowledge Yuji's being a really big idiot, and she's like, even I'm not that dumb. And Megami's the one who like looks over both of them.
Also the fact that she didn't immediately like, start liking Yuji, it took her time to actually start liking Yuji.
And I love that there's also no romantic energy there. Like,
it's like brother and sister, it feels.
Exactly. There's no, like, people who ship them, it wants me, more power to you, then you're wrong. Like, I
give you no power at all.
Just nothing there. It's just a group of a genuine friendship, and I love it. 10 out of 10 character.
Oh, yeah, 10 out of 10.
I think for a female character in Shonen?
Deal.
Like, is she Uraraka?
I can't really think of another, like, okay, I can't even say Sailor Moon is like, because she was the main character.
You can't, no.
Fine, when it comes to, I can't even think of another.
The only one that's maybe good is like Robin from One Piece. But even then.
I have no waist.
After a while.
Oh, in the beginning.
She is a character. The thing about One Piece is characters often get overshadowed because it's so long and they can't give the same screen time to everyone. But when they get that screen time is when I like to shine on them. And Robin had a great screen time. Granted. And she had got a great fight recently, but yeah.
Bits and pieces. Nobara overall, when you see her, you know that you better love her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Next,
Hayden.
What?
Annoying. I like him, and I hate that I like him. Yeah, fuck that loser.
He's staring directly into your eyes. What do you say about me?
But I think he is an interesting version of the unbeatable character. You know what I mean? He's a funny character, he's all that, but like I'm going to hate him because that's purposely what he's supposed to be. Literally, the creator hates Gojo. The creator himself hates Gojo.
Oh, that's what you mean, like, basically, like the worst traits of a man, but he still looks.
No one should simp for Gojo, and there's other stuff that happened in the manga that I can't say, but it is hilarious how much he hates him. Like, something happens in the story later on, and low-key was like, oh yeah, I did it because I hate Gojo.
I'm actually now I'm excited for season 2.
So funny.
Or season 2, season 3, whatever goes on from there. I think
Gojo all the way.
I think Gojo as a teacher, he's alright.
Anti-Gojo, but yeah, no.
As a teacher, I think
he's fine.
As a disrespectful man.
The best I love of Gojo is his relationship with Yuji and Megami. That's literally it. I hate how he's smart, he's annoying, that's what it is, but purposely that's what he's supposed to be.
And he does it so well though, like, to the principal, he's like, Like,
I hate how much he's loved for having such a shitty personality. But so basically I feel exactly how Nanami feels about him.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, bro, fuck you. Come save my ass, but fuck you.
But also, his first introduction just set him up perfectly.
Whatever he says.
Just sitting on another man's ass as another man looks another man in the eye. Well, in a okay, hold up.
Overall, I think Gojo's a great character, and that's our main point. The last character we got to talk, Sukuna. Fuck that nigga in particular. Damn, he's evil. He's incarnate.
He carries Yuji to the next level. Without him, I don't think I would enjoy
Without
Yuji.
Sukuna, there is no show.
Obviously. Yeah, I mean without a villain.
If Sukuna wasn't the villain, so was dead.
You still have Gojo. I'm to this. But you still have Gojo. He wouldn't make... Okay, fine. I'll give you that without Sukuna as, like, an overarching, like, not anti-hero, because he doesn't really do heroic things, but as a villain who's stuck in a situation where he has to help the heroes, sometimes, if it ever meets interests.
He never has to.
He did that one time. Season 1.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, if it meets his interests.
But it doesn't... He doesn't have to do anything. He's literally just chilling.
Like he did that one time with...
No, I'm saying he literally is just chilling. He never has to... If he can't be Yuji, he never has to show his face. He just does it because he's like, okay, what? I'm bored?
I mean, the fact that his plot armor... he just kind of like plot armor, the fact that his fingers can't be destroyed.
Yeah, because then there would be no story to that.
Yeah, like, if Gojo can destroy them, well, GG. And I still probably tried everything. I mean, from nuclear warfare to sending it to space. Well, actually, why did they try sending it to space?
Because it's not destroyed.
But sealing them and they have... I don't know. That seems like a mishap right there. Like,
come back.
For on another planet.
Convenient.
What if an alien eats a finger?
Can they get sense? I don't know. The rest side character, I think side characters are pretty good overall. Like, some of my favorites, Nanami. I think Maki's really good. I love Yuta. Obviously, he's been...
I genuinely don't remember the names. I just call them by their, like, what their characteristics are. Gun girl. Girl with the spear.
No, remember Nanami?
No.
Blondie. Gojo. No. The guy who hates Gojo. His work buddy. With the 3/4 cutting. The axe.
Oh, with the glasses.
Yeah.
I call him glasses, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, Nanami, I think he's really good. Maki's the one with the spear/sword.
Her.
I love Kiwa.
Yuta. Oh, yeah, you said Yuta already, right?
Yeah. I mean, you don't know who that is.
No, I remember Yuta.
So her name's Kiwa. She's the blue hair girl. I love her.
With the sword, and if you take away her sword, she's useless.
Yeah. So yeah, I love how she is. She's like, hi, this is Kiwa here. Or was her name Kiwa? No, I forgot what it was, but I love her. I feel like it's someone that that.
I remember the scene with her. And I remember how she simped over Gojo.
Yeah. And overall, I think like this whole school is very like has a lot of interesting, like the old dude who like is a rock star, the principal.
It kind of reminds me of My Hero in the early days a little bit, but maybe lean towards the darker end.
Yeah, I see it.
Granted though, I'm hoping they stick the landing compared to My Hero, what they did with their whole cast. Like, you know, they're just all forgettable and they just zoom in. Like, it's like a camera where it's zoomed into the whole class and then you just start zooming in until you just see the main character. And you don't see anyone else except for them.
Weird analogy, but go off of this. Overall, I think characters, Jujutsu Kaisen are here and interesting. Some are better than others, but you know, character that like, besides Gojo, that is just key. You know?
God damn. You have a hate boner for him, or you just straight up hate him.
He's just annoying, bro.
It's so hard to hate him.
Really not.
It's so hard to hate him. It's so cool. What? As a man who's thirsty for anime disrespect, he fulfills it. Miguel asked for it. Miguel asked for it. He whipped Gojo.
You love a brother? You love how he does that to our brother?
But a brother carrying a whip is not a brother of mine.
You know, that is valid, and I just respect that.
But, okay, so characters aside.
Story. I think it is not...
It was slow.
That bad. It is slow,
in the beginning,
but it's not that bad. Especially later on.
It only turned up for me when the volcano demon turned in. Like, once he clocked in and then started doing something, like when he was in the restaurant burning everyone, I was like...
Okay, it's like 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's when it started for me. Got a little more interesting.
1 and 2 is one episode. Well, episode 1 is like you leave Gojo. Episode 2, you fight Sukuna.
And that's where like the hype. It was like the animation, like Mappa's doing good.
Yeah, just where you leave the Bora, and they go and they fight that one monster. Episode 4.
Do they demons even have the name?
Huh?
Do they even have names? Each demon that they fought.
They do. I just say them. I'm gonna. No, they have like Weber rankings 1 to 4.
Really?
Like special grade.
Oh, special grades. Okay, then yeah. All right.
What was it though? Right after.
They had cool designs though. The demon.
Don't forget to cut out all the and they'll offer pauses. Like we shouldn't call it a balloon.
Yeah. I'll try to do that.
Moving past that, we have. Then it was. I think it was the interesting art. Like for first time watching. If you know nothing about the show, where it's like, oh yeah, then what is it called? They went to this one building and one student died. And then they met when they go there, it's a special grade. Then can beat.
Oh, you're right, and then Sukuna had to be pulled out.
Sukuna pulled out, and then he ripped Yuji's heart.
Right, because Yuji felt worthless, and then Megami tried fighting him. Megami got whooped.
I thought it was interesting, and then it ends with Yuji dead, and I'm like, is this an AMT situation? And it was, because Eric came back and just like Yuji did. But I thought it was interesting because it's like, especially if you're reading that for the first time and you know nothing about the series or watching it, and like, is Yuji actually the main? Like, what's going on?
I think it was around that time when I heard the big argument that it felt like Jujutsu Kaisen was just Naruto and Bleach having a love child. That one I heard, because I wasn't on Twitter much, but I heard that a lot. Because like,
it's not the worst version I've heard. But I wouldn't.
Because like in character wise, Yuji similar to Naruto in some ways.
Yeah. Believe it.
Power wise, similar to like the horror aspect of Bleach with the well, you're not there, but then yeah, exactly.
But
overpowered wise, there is for Bleach there is an overpowered character called Captain One.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's comparisons, but you can do that between any anime.
They've been Yuji even said Rasengan.
Well, he was referring to a lot of stuff. He said the command anyway.
Okay, that one is just, I mean, Gitama did it first.
A lot of anime do it, but
that's true.
Overall, I think the story is a bit slow at first, but it's not the worst. I'll see one.
I don't know if I tried rewatching it again, I'm not counting.
I reread it all, and I thought it was funny.
But okay, fine. Reading it, maybe, because you can dictate your own pace when reading.
I think it's still slow, but it's not as bad as people, because it's kind of this awkward area that, and he has to play, and like, so then like a whole thing with Homie, when mutated. He was my favorite character for like 3 episodes, but
he was so, it hurts.
But what is it? I thought that was part, we get the best beats on the whole of anime, or one of the best. And then you and not use this is Mahiko, and then when the somebody that was easy in the sports festival or whatever it's called.
That was like the 2 classes about it, yeah.
And that's a pretty good arc in my opinion. Like, what is it?
I think that's when like the gears actually started like finally coming together.
Toto, who was the best character? Or totally Nomura. But Toto is great. You know,
Toto is just top tier.
Exactly.
I mean, with his first introduction, asking like, "Who was your favorite type of woman?"
Like with me, Fushiguro, I think it is. I have to ask, what type of woman do you like? What type of men you like is also an acceptable answer. And then it was a basic answer.
Oh, so like I like a proper, or not proper. She said like,
he's like, I don't care. It's just about personality. I'm not a cis cute. I'm a personality, and it's like, ugh. And then he's like, by the way, in case you're wondering, I like call girls with a fat ass. It's
like Jennifer Lopez,
or Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Yuji is a Megan Thee Stallion, so like, Yuji and,
I'm glad they bring in. I'm always Oprah Winfrey though.
Okay. Yeah, on here. How did that go? But yeah, that art was really good. It really picked it up. I think overall it just felt nice and refreshing because actually, like, it felt like all this time their characters building up. And now with the artwork, we finally see it. And also, in my opinion, it's one of the best. Oh, a villain is attacking us an event where only heroes should be. As the plant dude showed up.
You're right.
And I thought that was a really good twist on it because when it happened, it was unexpected, and also.
And I still like the fact that in the beginning that Yuji was the main target. Like everyone knew.
So fingers are with him, so get him.
And then. He was resurrected, and then Gojo popped him out of the box, and next thing you know, everyone's like, "You're alive?"
No one says you're alive. Everyone said,
Okay, in their mind, I assume that's what they said, but everyone was like,
Who
awkward.
cares, bro?
That he was alive.
They're like, good for you. Anyway,
Well, we know he's the target now.
but yeah, so then they went after him. I love Toto's carried that arc in my opinion. He was so funny. He was so strong. Everything about him was great.
The way he had like the whole mentor thing with Yuji.
Thank you so much. That's the friendo.
He said,
Right? And then the arc after that I thought was also pretty good. And not as good, but like
I'm like,
I
forgot it.
It's the one where they fight the poison dudes. And what happens, remember Nomura, she sticks the needle, she gets poisoned, and the way she beats them is she's like, let's play a game of chicken. And she sticks one of her nails. So the way basically it works is their poison is in her, right? So it's in her blood. She sticks a nail through her arm, so that way technically she has their poison, their blood. So, and she affects them with the same thing. So whatever pain she feels, they feel. And then so it's like, if you want to feel better, you have to release them. It's a game of chicken.
Huh.
You wait till I die, and then you basically, or...
Oh, well, this is when we talked about like Nomura and Yuji working together.
Yeah, the final arc.
That was the first. Oh my god, that was the final.
That was the final arc.
Of season 1.
Yeah. And then was it Megami went to the high school or his middle school?
Wow.
Because Yuji was dead for most of season 1. Then
I completely forgot. Okay. It's coming back to me slow bit by bit.
Yeah, but so that was I think that was really interesting. How I love Nomura popped off in that arc, by the way. Her game of chicken, intense.
I mean, if we didn't say it once, we say it. We are stands up for Nomura.
Manga reader, no, that arc is way more important than it's like later on. It's super relevant.
This doesn't happen at the end, and what happened at the end?
He got another finger.
That's one. How many fingers are there? 20. Damn.
Because he has 4 arms.
Damn. Go catch them all, I guess, like Pokemon.
Right, but overall I think it was a great arc, and I love the tease at the end where we see Toto and one of the teachers promote Yuji, Nomura, and Megami up a rank in terms of sorcerer. Literally the final scene is like a montage of like all the stuff, and they see Toto and I forgot one of the teachers talking to the principal that we'd like to recommend them get moved up to special grade 1. The special grade sorcerers 1 or whatever.
Damn, I don't remember this.
Yeah, it was a lot, but overall, season 1, it's not the worst. Was it overhyped? Yes, 100%.
But the first 2 episodes literally made everyone think it was gonna be God tier.
Yeah, in every way, manga readers were.
Oh yeah,
because they were basically at the end of Shibuya, and Shibuya is peak, and so they thought it was, oh my god, when then people realized.
It's like Chainsaw Man. Like people hyped up Chainsaw Man to the ridiculous degree. I mean, I'm hoping that I get paid.
Though, with Chainsaw Man, it's a good story. Like the first few episodes, like Denji is a compelling character.
Denji's fine. Characters carry.
I will say this.
As for
it only gets better. That's the thing I like about Chainsaw Man. As you keep going,
it gets better.
Because you can't lie. With the anime so far, it's gotten better.
I'm not gonna lie. When I went in there, I was honestly expecting for Attack on Titan level of getting
it's literally the embodiment of you gotta let it cook.
Like I got to turn on the stove and let it
and that's exactly how it is with Jujutsu Kaisen.
But with Attack on Titan, literally the flame was already boiling when I walked in.
And that's why later on it slowly kind of fizzles out for a bit. It picks back up, but like I'd rather a series
start
off slow.
I guess that's why I don't like hype anymore. I don't like when people hype things up.
I'd rather start off slow and build my way up to a great ending than just something be so good and then that be my bar for the whole anime.
I don't mind that being. Come on, Attack on Titan held it. Attack on Titan is literally a power
somewhere between 2 and 3.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It did get a little slow after the key was introduced and after they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until they actually went back to the.
Season 3, part 1 was the most boring part of Attack on Titan.
Hey, literally was great, and then I didn't care.
Honestly.
That's why, for me, that's where it dropped.
And then when the Beast Titan showed up, that's when it was like.
So for me, with Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen, it's one of those where it starts off kind of slow. I mean, Chainsaw Man starts off great in terms of character development, but the story itself is kind of but it just goes up and up and up to an ending where you're like, well, this Chainsaw Man where it ends and you're like, bro, that was amazing. And overall, I think if you haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen, why are you watching this? But also, give it a shot. I think it's really good.
Yeah, if it goes into like obviously spoilers, but you know, you're too late and
yeah. Well, yeah, that's our thoughts on this Kaisen. If I had to rank it, season 1 alone, 7 out of 10. If after, I think season 2 is going to go up to a 9 out of 10.
I say right now, it's a B tier.
Yeah, like 7.
No, yeah,
Like a 70.
like a B. If I had to say that B tier animes are animes where I would honestly probably recommend to someone, but I wouldn't tell them like overhyped.
So an 8.
No, 7.
The 7 is
7.5.
a D or a C if you go to the math.
Really?
Like 70% out of 100.
Fine, 79.
Okay.
So I guess 8.
Okay, yeah, so like a 7 or an 8, fair enough. I think it's going to go to a 9, closer to a 10 after season 2, especially just off that. But we will only, time will tell. Only time will tell.
That's true.
All right, you guys have a nice one. Stay safe.